Good morning, everyone. It is the Queen here. I hope the army is doing great. It's been a long ass time since I've been able to do my videos. I'm so happy that today I've been able to actually have the time to do it. But I am a little bit saddened. The I did a post about doing the Chris Motionless makeup, but that's not going to be happening because the paint that I had gotten is not strong enough paint. When I went to go put it on the brush, it turns out it did not actually go onto the eyes like it was supposed to. So I then decided to do another Chris Motionless makeup look, and that didn't even work. I couldn't get the roundness that he had for the eyes correctly. So I just decided to quit it altogether. But I don't know. I'll see if I can make it up another way, but that depends. Lately I've been busy with school. There's no updates there, but other than school, everything's okay so far. But yeah, for the makeup, it's probably a no. The paint that I had gotten was not good. I originally got the paint at Party City, and the two packs that I had gotten were in the ones where it's literally just if you wanted to be one color for Halloween. So like if you wanted to be just all red, that's where I'd gotten the paint in that area, and it was only like $1. Same with the black paint that I had gotten. I didn't even try the black paint because if the red didn't work, why would the black work? So yeah, I'm probably not even going to use those paint now, so it's probably going to just sit there and melt. So, oh well, I really wanted to do that, but not everything you can have. But anyways, so for the video, I just decided to do a regular cat eye wing, which I can see it clearly does not work in this thing. But yeah. So it feels, after not doing a video for so long, it kind of like sets me back to when I first started and being nervous and shit. So now it's like the nerves kick in. So it's whatever. I can work through it. I have to keep an eye on Minnie because normally we don't let her come in the back. So I have the gate up, the baby gate up so that she doesn't go through into my dad's room. But other than that, nothing else has been going on. Just the motionless and white makeup. Well, Chris motionless makeup. I have not been able to do art wise. Oh, sorry about that. Now that I think about it, I do have art that I am doing. I am doing two pieces of artwork at the same time. I don't know if I'll be able to finish them though, because I need my light tracing board, and for that um it's complicating to do because it's a small one and it's a lot of work to do. But the two pieces that I'm doing are one is of a gun, like some kind of like gun that I found online, and it's got like some printing on it. And then the second piece is a heart, but it's the inside of the piece is the rib cage. So it's a rib cage heart. The reason for these two that I chose is because I was saying earlier on Google how I wanted to do two tribute pieces to another artist that I really admire and idolize and all that. His name is Andy Black. A lot of you know him. And I wanted to do the gun is for the song that he has, Put the Gun Down. And that one, what I'm going to do for the gun is I'm going to incorporate within the barrels of the gun, I'm going to put in the lyrics and do the lyrics that way. on top of the handle of the gun. So that's going to have lyrics as well. As to how I want to like do the wording and stuff like that, I have no idea. I want to use a program that we have at school, but I know that won't work because since I'm doing the gun freehand, it won't work the way I'd like it to work. Because in graphics class, we have InDesign, Illustrator, Photoshop. We have all those programs. But with what I'm doing, I can't fully pursue the way that I want to do it. As for the heart with the rib cage, that one actually really goes to the song Rib Cage, and how he says, oh, what's that part? I forgot how it went. I'm not thinking straight at the moment. But it's the part where he says, nothing left in the part where he's talking about the rib cage shit. So yeah, it's about that part. So I'm gonna be incorporating that within the ribs of the heart, but it's gonna be every other rib that'll probably have it. I don't know how I'll go about that one because the heart itself looks like it'll be small, so that looks like I'll have to be writing like extra small, extra small for the lettering and stuff like that. So for that, I'll probably have to use like a marker, and I'll have to probably ask if somebody can do script or something for me, because in school I was never taught how to do cursive handwriting. So yeah, so that's what those two are for. I have the outlines for the two, but I don't have the main pieces done to them. So for the heart, I don't have the ribs done. I just have the outline of the heart. For the gun, I only have I have the gun piece done, but the piece with the gun, it has like this animal head on it, and it has like some swirls, like a vintage type gun look to it. So I have to for that, I'm definitely gonna have to use the light trace board too. So yeah, for artwork, that's it. That's those two. I don't know if I'll do color. I might do color for the heart one. I don't know about the gun. I have yet to decide about that one, and I don't know what colors I want to use for it. But yeah, those are the ideas that I have art-wise. Any more art ideas? I haven't thought of anything yet, just mainly those two. I've been wanting to do those two for a while. I know in graphics class I did the button, because we can make buttons in graphics as well. So I did a button with the ribcage lyrics, but I can't wear it to school because we have lanyards, and when we wear the lanyards on top of the book bag, it gets tangled, and you can like stab yourself with the buttons that we use, and I just think it would be a health hazard. Everybody else they have no problem with it, but with me, I have a problem. Like, it gets in my way and stuff. Or I'll lose a button. I had one time where I did the button, and it actually fell off when I was passing to one class to another. So I just stopped wearing the buttons to school. But I have like a whole bin of just buttons that I've made in graphics class. So yeah, that's pretty much it with art. Makeup, I have nothing new with makeup. School's the same. Video-wise, I can't guarantee when I'll do another video, because with school and then on the weekends I have to do this reading program that I asked you guys to answer. It's called Reading Plus. What it is it's a reading that the school has for us to do, and it's got 4 things that we have to do. It's got the one where we have to do 5 stories, 4 or 5 vocabulary words, and that's where they flash it at you. and you have to guess the vocabulary word definition, and then yeah, do that. And then after that, they have one where we have to do two, and that's where it flashes like letters at you, and you have to press the space button to get to those letters, and then type in the letter that you've seen. And then after you finish that part, after you do like 2 or 3 of those, you have to, it takes you to this one where you have to look for the letter C, and it scans it through the the section, and you have to do that, and it counts how many times you do it, how much you've missed, and all that. As for the stories, you have to get 80% or higher. If it's lower than 80%, it is not passing. So, if you get lower than 80%, you have to redo a story to cover for the story that you practically failed. So, that happened to me last weekend, because for us it gets graded on Monday. So, I had to redo it, and literally every story that I did after to recover for that, I literally failed. So I just was like, forget it, I'm not going to do it. So yeah, that's what that program is. It's just a reading program to see where you stand in reading, what level you're on, if the teacher needs to work with you to help you for that. But it does take a lot of time out of the day to do it, because you really got to focus. And even in the reading part that you do for the program, it still has the scanner. So you don't have like a block of paragraph to where you can just read it that way and then press your space button and then do it that way. You literally have to read by the line. And a lot of the times it goes by faster than what it should be going. So that's another reason why I fail it so easily, because the line goes so fast that I can't comprehend what I'm reading. So that's why I failed last weekend's Reading Plus. So yeah, that's what that is. But I haven't done Reading Plus in like so long, so it's like it's an eye awakener to redo something I really hate doing. And Reading Plus is how can I say it? But it's the teacher has power over what level they place you in, but they don't have power over what can I say? They don't have the power over what you fail, or if they can override it or anything like that. So you literally have to deal with what you get, kind of thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that was the only program I asked you guys about, was Reading Plus. Yeah, it was just reading. But yeah. Also, I did want to say to you all about on Google. I did want to say that I know I've been talking like rant, like I guess you can say, about attention whores. Well, the new thing now on Google, this does not go to YouTube or Instagram or anything like this. That this specifically goes to Google. This is for Google's part. For Google, I've noticed that people are using suicide to get attention. So, whenever you see me posting attention whore, I'm doing that because it's true. You're doing it as attention. And as a person like me who has had issues with that area, I find it to be pretty sad that you would post something every 5 seconds saying that you're crying or something that relates to suicide. So it pisses me off. Like, I don't mind you having a time and you do at least like one post about it and doing it in comments and stuff. But don't post like every 5 seconds about it. Like it makes a person like me or somebody else look bad and as if we want attention. Like, if you're sad, text somebody and help them. Like, don't do a post like every 3 seconds just to have somebody comment. There's one person that keeps doing something, saying how she's gonna get off Google, and she'll do it as a poll to where people will vote on it, and she knows people are gonna say no, please stay, and stuff like that, yet she continues to do it. I won't say names because this girl and I have like had a past and stuff, but she continues to do it. Another thing I'm noticing with Google is a lot of role play is going on. And I find it sad because I've noticed there are a few people on Google that are role playing as celebrities. And they don't tell the people that are following them that they're actually role playing as celebrities. And it's sad because people look up to this person and they think they're talking to the celebrity, but they're not. They're talking to a female that is role-playing as the celebrity. So, I don't know. Do you find that wrong or right? I guess you could comment below and let me know about that one, how you feel about that. I'm not 100% on it. Like, if you want to do a role play, at least say it and don't post like every 5 seconds. That's another thing that annoys me. I'm sick of my page being full of just role play. I find it to be annoying and aggravating. Now, I have another rant, I guess you can say, for Facebook. Yesterday, I did a post on Google and on Facebook. It was about this dog being skinned alive. In the video, my friend posted it, but it was not his video. So he reposted it to show what the video was. The video was of a dog hanging by ropes upside down, and a guy with a machete was literally skinning the dog alive from the stomach up to the neck. The ribs were shown, everything was shown. It was a seriously graphic video that I don't agree with Facebook showing something like that. Like, if it was an awareness video, then I could possibly understand it as for an awareness. But it was not for an awareness, people. It was a guy that was recording, watching another guy cut a dog alive, literally skinning him alive. I did not hear the audio, so I don't know what the guys were saying, but I do know the dog was still alive in this process because he was trying to fight the guy skinning him and all that, but it was really graphic. So I did what I do best, and I reported the video to Facebook, saying how it is a violent content and it should not be posted. Bold print, not be posted. Facebook sends me a message 2 minutes prior to me reporting the video. They send me a thing saying, thank you for your report. We find it to be helpful that you are reporting things that you find that should not be posted. To conclude, we find the video that you reported of the dog being skinned not wrong. We find it to be okay. It's like, okay. But not only do I find this wrong that Facebook is allowing this, I find it wrong that they also allow videos of dead children and what people do to dead children and stuff like that, and what they do to grandmothers. There was another video on there of a group of guys beating on this 90-year-old grandmother who was their grandmother, and how they were kicking her and slapping her and all that. And every video I report that I find to be wrong is okay by Facebook standards. So I think a change needs to be done there. I really find it to be wrong, and it's really, Facebook is really going downhill now. Not people-wise, I haven't had a problem people-wise yet, but I'm talking video-wise. Like, if it's just a little video of a cute little panda on a little rocking chair or something, that's okay. But a video of a man skinning another animal hanging by this wood arbor thing by ropes, skinning him alive, I find that to be really wrong. And the reason why I say that is because as an animal lover and rescuer, I find that really sad. Like, yes, I know in China they have dog food festivals and cat festivals and all that. But there's a certain way about going with things. And if you want to do a video of you skinning an animal alive, you know you're going to get heat for it. So just don't do it, alright? Because you're going to get along a wrong path of a person, and that person might be me. And you don't want to see me when it comes to animals. I've helped animals. Like, for example, there was a pit bull, and the owners got rid of him because they couldn't afford the food and stuff like that. And everybody at the time, this was still when pit bulls had a bad reputation. So this dog was old and all that. But everybody looked at him as if he was a monster. And it was so sad to see that. Because it's just a dog. For a dog who fights, it's not the dog's fault. It's the owner's fault. It's the owner who has trained the dog to fight. Same as a German Shepherd on a police force. The dog is being trained to fight, not to be loving and caring, so it's not the dog's fault. It's really the owner's fault, and who should be punished for that, not the dog. He shouldn't be put into, like, a humane society where it's a kill shelter and he'll be killed off within 20 minutes or the next day or something. But at least, like, do some kind of change. Like, this world's fucked up as it is. I think it's time for a change. And the only way that change is going to happen is with us. We're the generation of the 21st century, and it should be us that fixes it. So, oh well, that's enough from my rant. Actually, now I feel cleansed. But I'm still mad about that dog video. Last night, I was talking to it about my mom, and it's like seeing a video like that, and like I said earlier, being an animal lover, it really messes up with the mind. So, it's still in my head. I don't think I'll ever get that video out of my head. I know YouTube here even has videos of them skinning like alligators and tigers and stuff like that, but I only found that skinning of the alligator video because that was an educational video showing you how to make alligator something. I forgot what it was. Alligator something. But that video was also really graphic. I mean, the alligator and crocodiles and stuff like that, they were already dead and stuff, but the process to it was really not pretty. Yeah. So, alright, I need to shut up now before I get kicked off of this. So, to everybody, thank you for still following my videos. And if anything that I said, like how I was talking about the dog and the skinning and all that, if you find it to be wrong, I want you to comment below and tell me your feelings to it. As for Facebook, if you do have Facebook, you should call Facebook and let them know. I know my one friend called them and they hung up on him because of it. So I think the more people that we get on this, Facebook will be different and listen to us. So, if you do have Facebook, report it if you find it. Or call people. I don't know. I don't know how Facebook works with that. I just report something. Same with Google. I just report it, and then I just report. So yeah, that's it. YouTube, I have no problem with YouTube. It's mainly Google Plus and Facebook. So yeah. I hope you all have an amazing day. Much love to you all. I am gonna try and go back to Party City and try and find a crown. Because I know how I go by the Black Queen and all. I want to try and find a black crown so I can have a photo of me with the black crown, and then the caption will be "The Black Queen is here" or something like that. So I just have yet to find that, and I'm waiting for Spirit to come by because that's my favorite Halloween store is Spirit. So I'm waiting for them to come by. I know they're normally around this area, but I haven't seen no signs or anything. I know we have one now where Sports Authority used to be called Halloween City. So if you have that, let me know how good that store is, because I've never heard of Halloween City. So I've never heard of that. So if it's good, let me know, and I'll go and check it out and stuff like that and see what animatronics and stuff they have. So yeah, I'm shutting up now. Bye, everybody. I love you all. Thank you. If you're new to the channel or new in general, subscribe, follow, do whatever the page says. I have Instagram, Facebook, Wattpad, Google, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I have Kick, but I won't give out my Kick because I don't want trouble with Kick and stuff like that. But if you do want it, let me know in the comments or personally message me on either Hangouts, Messenger, or the Instagram messenger thingy, and I will reply to you and stuff like that. So thank you all. Much love to you again, and